What's up guys, and today we are here in my first video on YouTube. Welcome to the Fire YouTube channel, where we will be doing lots of Formula 1 action on F1 2019. So let's get straight into the video. Obviously, if you read the title properly, we are doing all of the 21 circuits setups that will make you go faster around the track and gain way more tenths and seconds on your rivals. So yeah, let's get first into it. So we're going to go in here. So Australia is first up. So take a look into this. So aerodynamics 6.6, transmission 75/100, suspension 270, 120, 0.07 and 0.26. Moving on to the suspension now, 217, 535. Brakes 75%, 56%, and tyres 23.4 psi, and rear tyre pressure 21.5 psi. Okay, so that's Australia. Let's move on now to Bahrain. Okay, so wings, we have 5.5 wings, transmission 75%, 95%. Suspension, we have 251.05 and 0.20. Suspension, we have 119.524 for that one. Brakes 75% and 54%, and tyres 24.2 psi and 22.3 psi. Okay, beautiful. Moving on now to China. Okay, aerodynamics 7.7, transmission 75%, 95%, suspension GO 251.05.2, suspension 119.524, brakes 75% and 56%, tyres 23.8 psi and 21.9 psi. Also, feel free to pause the video if you need to write down anything, because I am going pretty quick to get through all of these tracks. Load the car setup, move to Baku now. Aerodynamics 6.5, transmission 75% to 95%, suspension 270, 120, 0.07 and 0.26. Suspension, we have a 119.534. Brake 75% and 56%, and tyres 23 psi and 21.5 psi for the rear tyre pressure. Okay, so we are now moving in to Spain. Hang on. Load. Yep, Spain. Okay. Aerodynamics, we have a 6.5, transmission 75% and 95%, suspension 270, 120.07 and 0.26. Suspension, we have a 119.534. Brakes 75% and 56%, and tyres, we have 23.0 psi and 21.5 psi. Moving on to Monaco, we have 8.10 wings, transmission 70 and 100, suspension 290, 140, 0.09, 0.32, obviously having a lot of downforce. Suspension 117.533, brakes 75% and 54%, and tyres 23 psi and 21.5 psi. Now we move to Canada. This one I worked quite hard on. Aerodynamics is a 6.6, transmission is a 75%, 100%, suspension geometry 280, 130, 0.08 and 0.29, suspension 119535, and brakes 75% and 56%. Tyres also in the default position, 23 psi and 21.5 psi. Moving now to France, we have aerodynamics. We have a 4.5, transmission 95% and 100%, suspension geometry 270, 120, 0.07, 0.26, suspension 119734, brakes 75%, 54%, and tyres 23 psi, 21.5 psi. Alright guys, that is now bringing to the end of the video. I know I said that we are going to have all 21 of the tracks, but unfortunately I did run out of time. But if you do want to see a part 2, which will definitely feature the rest of the tracks, please subscribe and comment and like the video, and comment and say you want to see the next however many tracks. And yeah, now you'll see a bit of footage of the tracks with the setup that I have. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe and like the video. I'll see you in the next one. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.